differentiation of a function that is called a chain rule. You know what is the derivative of secant x? What is d by dx of secant x? D by dx of secant x is equal to derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x, right? Denominator into differentiation of numerator minus numerator into differentiation of denominator divided by denominator square. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty, Department of Mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Today in this session, I am going to take very important concept in differentiations, differentiability. Now, that is differentiation of a function, composite function, that is called chain rule. So, in my previous class, we have discussed the differentiation of a function using first principles or by definitions and the problems based on that, product rule and quotient rule. Now, in this session, I am going to take the very important concept that is called the differentiation of a composite function. Differentiation of a composite function, that is called differentiation of a function that is called a chain rule. Now, suppose the function of a function is called a composite function if one function depends on the other function. For example, sine root x, log of root x, or sine of x square plus x plus 1, or e to the power of 3x plus 2. So, if one function depends on the other function, then such type of functions can be differentiated using the chain rule, that is called composite functions. Now, the general formula to differentiate a function is d by dx of f of x to the power of n is always equal to n into f of x to the power of n minus 1 into d by dx of that inside function. Just differentiate the function ordinarily. D by dx of f of x to the power of n is, since we know the formula for d by dx of x to the power of n is nx to the power of n minus 1, n into x to the power of n minus 1. Similarly, d by dx of f of x to the power of n is n into f of x to the power of n minus 1 into d by dx of inside function, that is d by dx of f of x. That is called the chain rule. Now, let us consider, for example, let me take a small example. Differentiate 2x plus 1 whole cube. So, here d by dx of 2x plus 1 to the power of 3. What is n? F of x to the power of n is 3 into f of x is 2x plus 1 to the power of n minus 1, 3 minus 1 into d by dx of that inside function f of x is 2x plus 1. So, this is 3 into 2x plus 1 whole to the power of 3 minus 1 is 2 into 2 times differentiation of x is 1 plus 1 constant 0. So, multiply this 2 into 3 6 times 2x plus 1 whole square is the derivative of this function. So, this is d by dx of 2x plus 1 whole cube is nothing but f of x to the power of n. F of x is 2x plus 1. To the power of n is 3. 3 times f of x to the power of n minus 1 into d by dx of inside function 2x plus 1. 3 into 2x plus 1 whole raised to 3 minus 1 is 2 into 2 constant, differentiation of x is 1 plus 1 constant 0. 2 into 3 is 6 times 2x plus 1 whole square. Similarly, this can also be differentiated as d by dx of tan 2x plus 3. Now, here let us consider this as x. Now, you know what is the derivative of tan x? Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. D by dx of tan x. Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. So, this is secant square. Instead of x, it is 2x plus 3 into d by dx of that inside function 2x plus 3. Okay. Now, this can be written as secant square 2x plus 3 into differentiation of 2x, 2 constant x is 1, 1 into 2 is 2 plus 3 constant 0. So, the derivative of the function is secant square 2x plus 3 into 2 or 2 secant square 2x plus 3. So, such a type of differentiation is called derivative of a function or derivative of a composite function. Okay, now or this can also be differentiated like this. Let us consider this as u. Let's take u is equal to 2x plus 1. Then this becomes u whole cube. What is to find? If we differentiate this, dy by dx is equal to 3u square into du by dx. Okay, now substitute the value of u. So this is 3 into u. What is u? 2x plus 1 whole square into differentiation of 2x plus 1 is 2. So this is equal to 6 times 2x plus 1 whole square. Same time we will get the same answer. Okay, this type of differentiation is called a derivative of a composite function, that is also called as a chain rule. So hope you got an idea. Now let us take few more examples based on this. Now let us come to this. Differentiate the following with respect to x. Okay. Now let us consider this as y. Y is equal to sine of x square plus 5. Differentiating with respect to x. If you differentiate, what you will get? Dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sine of x square plus 5. Let us represent this as capital X. Now what is differentiation of sine x? Cos x. Instead of x it is x square plus 5 into d by dx of that inside function x square plus 5. So this is equal to cos of x square plus 5 into differentiation of x square is 2x plus 5 constant 0. That's it. See here. Differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sine x square plus 5. Consider this x square plus 5 as x. Differentiation of sine x is cos x. Instead of x it is x square plus 5 into d by dx of x square plus 5. X square derivative is 2x plus 5 constant. So 2x into cos of x square plus 5. Otherwise you can also consider this sine of x square plus 5 as u. Then this becomes sine u and differentiate, you will get the cos of x square plus 5 into 2x. Now let us come to this. So let us consider, let y is equal to cos of sin x, right. Now if you want, you can take put u is equal to sin x, then what is the difference? Then what this equation becomes? This becomes cos of u. Now differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to differentiation of cos u is minus sin u into du by dx. Now differentiate this, this is minus sin u into differentiation of u du by dx. So differentiation of sin x is equal to cos x, you will get. So this is du by dx is equal to cos of x. What is the value of u? Substitute the value of u, minus sin into u, what we have taken u was sin x, minus sin of sin x into cos x is the derivative of the function. That's it. So let us call it as x. Dy by dx is equal to differentiation of cos is minus sin, x is sin x as it is, into d by dx of inside function sin x. So this is minus sin of sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos x. See, minus sin of sin x into cos x, minus sin of sin x into cos x. Any method you can follow to solve this type of problems. Okay. Now, let us come to a next problem. Differentiate the following with respect to x. Sin of ax plus b. Let us consider this as y. Y is equal to sin of ax plus b. Differentiating with respect to x, then what we will get? Dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sin of ax plus b. Let us call it as x. Differentiation of sin is cos ax plus b into differentiation of ax plus b, d by dx of ax plus b. So this is cos of ax plus b into a constant, differentiation of x is 1. So a cos ax plus b is the derivative of this answer. So this can also be written as a into cos of ax plus b. That's it. This is how we are going to differentiate. Hope you are following. These are all very important simple problems. You may expect this type of questions for 1 or 2 marks in the final examination. All this depends upon the list of formulas which you have studied. Now, let us come to a similar problem, similar type problem. Y is equal to secant of tan root x. Now, differentiate this. Dy by dx is equal to, now let us call it as x. You know what is the derivative of secant x? What is d by dx of secant x? D by dx of secant x is equal to, derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x, right? Differentiation of secant x is secant of tan root x, secant x into tan x, tan of tan root x into d by dx of inside function, that is tan of root x. This is function of a function of a function. So, this is secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into, again, if it is x, differentiation of tan x is secant square x, instead of x it is root x. So, consider this root x as x, differentiation of tan x is secant square x is root x into d by dx of root x is 1 over 2 right x. So, the simplified answer is secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into secant square root x divided by 2 root x is the differentiation for this function. That's it. Okay. Hope you followed. This is function of a function of a function. So, y is a function of u and u is a function of v and v is a function of x. That's all. Okay. Here this is function of a function of a function. So, then this can be differentiated using the chain rule like this. Now, let us come to the next problem. Differentiate the following with respect to x. Same. This is 2 times root of cot x square, not cot square, it is cot of x square. Let us represent this y as 2 times root of cot x square. Now, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to 2 as it is. Now, you know what is the derivative of root x? D by dx of root x is 1 over 2 root x, 1 over 2 root x. So, this is 1 over 2 times root of cot x square, this is root x, into d by dx of inside function, that is cot of x square. Now, this 2 and 2 gets cancelled, 1 over root of cot x square into, now differentiation of cot x, differentiation of cot x is minus cosecant square x square into d by dx of inside root is 2x. So, see here, very simple. Let us consider this as root x. Differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Root x is cot of x square into d by dx of inside root is cot x square. This 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Again, consider this as x. Differentiation of cot x is minus cosecant square x. What is x? We have x square into d by dx of x square is 2x. So, if we multiply minus 2x cosecant square x square divided by root of cot of x square is the derivative of this function. Okay. Now, let us come to the next problem. Cosecant of tan root x. Let us consider this as y. Y is equal to cosecant of tan root x. Now, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of cosecant of tan root x. Let us call it as x. What is x? Tan root x. Now, differentiation of what is cosecant differentiation? D by dx of cosecant x is equal to minus cosecant x into cot x. D by dx of cosecant x is minus cosecant x into cot x. So, this is minus cosecant of, instead of x we have tan root x, cosecant x into cot x is nothing but tan root x into d by dx of this tan root x. Again, this is also a function of a function of a function. So, this is minus cosecant tan root x into cot of tan root x into, let us consider this as tan x. Differentiation of tan x is secant square root x into d by dx of root x is 1 over 2 root x. That's all. So, cosecant x is minus cosecant x cot x minus cosecant x into cot x into d by dx of The inside function is tan root x. Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Instead of x we have root x. Again function of a function. So differentiation of root x is 1 over 2 root x. So the final answer is minus cosecant of tan root x, cot of tan root x, secant square root x into 1 over 2 root x is the derivative of the function. Hope you followed. This is very important. So this cosecant is a function of tan, which is a function of x. So function of a function of a function. Let us come to the next problem. Same. Seventh problem, sine of cos x square. Now let us consider this as y. Y is equal to sine of cos x square. Right. Now this is, let us consider this as x. Dy by dx is equal to differentiation of sine is cos. Instead of x we have cos of x square into d by dx of inside function is cos of x square. That's it. See here? Very simple. Otherwise you can consider let u is equal to cos x square, then it becomes sin u. Again differentiate u and substitute here. Or very simple. Consider this as x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Instead of x we have cos of x square into d by dx of cos x square. So this is also equal to cos of cos x square into, call it as x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x is x square into d by dx of x square is 2x. So that's it. Now let us come to the next problem. Now what is the problem? Cos x cube into sin x cube. So here let us consider y is equal to cos of x cube into sin of x cube. If you observe carefully, this is of the form d by dx of uv, product rule. dy by dx is equal to, this is u and this is v, first function and second function, product rule. D by dx of uv is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. What is product rule? Product rule is first function into second function, derivative d by dx of first function into second function can be written as first function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. So here what is first function? Cos of x cube. What is second function? Sin of x to the power of 5. Now keep first function constant, first function into d by dx of second function, sin of x raised to 5 plus second function constant, sin of x raised to 5 into d by dx of first function is cos of x cube. That's it. Now wherever d by dx, differentiate it. So this can be written as cos of x cube into differentiation of this is again a function of a function, composite function. Differentiation of sin is cos x raised to 5 into differentiation of x raised to 5 is 5x raised to 4. Finished. Plus second part, the sin x raised to 5 as it is into, consider this as x, cos x, differentiation of cos x is minus sin of x is x cube into d by dx of x cube is 3x square. So if you multiply by negative sign, so this is cos of x cube into cos of x to the power of 5 into 5x raised to 4, minus into plus, it is minus sin of x raised to 5 into sin of x cube into 3x square is the derivative of the function. That's it. Very simple. See here. Cos of x cube into d by dx of sin x raised to 5 plus sin x raised to 5 into d by dx of cos x cube. Cos x, u constant, differentiation of sin is cos, instead of x we have x raised to 5, again d by dx of x raised to 5 is 5x raised to 4. Next, sin x raised to 5 constant, differentiation of cos x cube, differentiation of cos is minus sin, instead of x we have x cube into d by dx of x cube is 3x square. Multiply by negative sign, you will get the answer. That's it. So this is how we are going to differentiate this function. Hope you are following. Now one is, this is u into v, product rule and function of a function. Now let us come to the next problem. The next problem is sin of ax plus b divided by cos of cx plus d. If you observe carefully, this is of the form u by v. What is the formula for u by v? Derivative of u by v, numerator by denominator, v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx divided by v square. This is the formula. denominator into differentiation of numerator minus numerator into differentiation of denominator divided by denominator square. So what is u? Sin ax plus b. What is b? What is b? Cos cx plus d. So if you differentiate this, dy by dx, let us call this as y, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sin of ax plus b divided by cos of cx plus d. Let us represent this as u by b. Now denominator cos of cx plus d into d by dx of numerator sin of ax plus b minus numerator sin of ax plus b into d by dx of denominator cos of cx plus d whole divided by denominator square. What is denominator? Cos of cx plus d whole the square. Okay, now wherever d by dx, differentiate it, that's it. So this is equal to cos of cx plus d as it is. They call it as x. Differentiation of sin x is cos ax plus b into d by dx of ax plus b. X is 1, a constant 0, this is equal to a, minus sin of ax plus b into d by dx of cos is minus sin cx plus d into differentiation of cx plus d, c constant, x is 1 plus d constant 0, that is equal to c whole divided by cos of cx plus d whole the square. So this can also be written as cos cx plus d into cos of ax plus b along with a, minus into minus plus, we can write sin of ax plus b into sin of cx plus d into c whole divided by the entire term whole divided by, if you want you can write cos of cx plus d whole square, or it is also equal to cos square cx plus d. That's it. This is how we are going to differentiate it. Now let us come to the next problem. Now same, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of numerator by denominator. Now this can be written as dy by dx, let us call it as y, let y is equal to sin of x square plus 1 divided by root x. Now dy by dx is equal to d by dx of sin of x square plus 1 divided by root x. Again this is also of the form u by v, numerator divided by denominator root x into d by dx of numerator sin of x square plus 1 minus numerator sin of x square plus 1 into d by dx of denominator root x whole divided by denominator square. Now just u by v, wherever d by dx, differentiate it, that's it. So therefore dy by dx is also equal to y dash is equal to root x into, call it as x, differentiation of sin is cos x square plus 1 into differentiation of x square is 2x minus sin of x square plus 1 into d by dx of root x is 1 over 2 root x divided by square root gets cancelled x. So this is the simplified answer, that's it. So the derivative of the function is root x into cos of x square plus 1 2x minus sin of x square plus 1 into 1 over 2 root x whole divided by root x is the derivative of the given function. Hope you followed all these problems. These are some important and simple problems based on the differentiation of a function, composite function or a chain rule. Okay, practice this is very important. Once if you know the problems, how to solve the problems using chain rule, then you can solve other type of problems very easily. So that's why this is very important. So that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with the different concept in the next session. Thank you very much.